Hello and welcome to Grapple Games TV. This is Derek Billadou.
And Travis Little.
And we will be announcing the game that we played last Friday.
Which was interesting to say the least.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm on a Boros aggro game.
And then I'm playing a stock build of Kent Ketter's Jund Monsters deck. Slightly different. I'm doing a heavier black splash.
So I started out with a Soldier of Pantheon and passed the turn.
Yeah, I had the Scryland and then just going into a turn 2 Caryatid, which is a really slow start for the deck. It's not my ideal start.
Untap. Caryatid does give me some problems though. I go into an Imposing Sovereign, which is a key part of my strategy against your deck.
The Imposing Sovereign is really difficult against the deck in my playstyle. Like my ideal start is like going into the Mystic, then going turn 2 Courser, but that just doesn't happen. And then the Dahmer here is just really bad.
Oh look, I forgot to get my trigger for my life.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Alright.
We found out though that's a mandatory trigger, so even if you miss it, you're supposed to have the life.
Right. Okay, I believe we're going to swing for 4.
And I think I just let Dahmer die, yeah.
I don't think you have a choice.
Yeah, no, not really. And this is just where, like, I start to get really sad, because he's just bringing the beats.
But I am stuck on 2 land. Does that make you feel any better?
No, not really, because 2 land is fine in the aggro deck when all my stuff comes in tapped and I'm just playing like a Reaper of the Wilds.
Your Reaper comes into play. I did remember my trigger that time, and it did come into play tapped, which I remember you weren't happy about.
I think like you got what, Imposing... Oh, I hate that card so much. Ironically, after losing to this deck, I started building this deck.
It's really, I honestly think it's a good meta deck right now.
It's a good meta deck, but there's so many times where you're just getting mana screwed, and that's the biggest issue I have. Like, just with the Jund deck and, like...
Oh, another Imposing Sovereign.
Yeah, that's fun. It's just like...
If I remember correctly, I think you kill the first one.
Yeah, how many lands do you run in the deck?
It's got 22.
22.
It's got 4 Mutavaults, 4 Shocks, 4 Scries, and the rest planes.
Okay. Yeah.
So that is one of the problems that I do run into with this deck is periodically
I find that in the matchup pre-boarding, I'm not the favorable matchup just because the speed of your deck.
Okay, so you...
I played the Domri, +1, missed, I'm pretty... Or no, I fought
you
with the... Yeah, minus fought with the Reaper and Scry didn't put it to the bottom.
Alright, let's see what's going on.
Your deck is scary.
Yeah, it can be. There was many times this tournament where I just basically played Magic and nobody else could because they were dead too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Brave the Elements. Alright, we're swinging in for, let's see. 2,
was the Brave
4,
the Elements
6,
lethal?
8...
Or no, you were killing Domri and dealing damage to me.
So I did 6 damage to you and took Domri out.
And then just showing the Brave.
And then just showing you the other Brave. That's
showing me the other Brave, basically saying, hey, you're dead.
Yeah, this game's over, but we can continue playing if you want. Here's the other Brave in my hand.
I feel like I overloaded a Mortars to force you to use the Brave.
That was game 2.
Yeah. I think I just die here.
Yeah, you pretty much do. And here we're adding up, yeah.
Doing math.
Here's what I say. Oh, don't forget, that other Brave the Elements is sitting right underneath my hand. It's in my hand.
What did I do game 1? I feel like I just killed the Imposing Sovereign because I hate it. Yeah, I killed the second one.
Yeah, you killed Imposing Sovereign, and then...
Do you Brave it?
I don't remember. Maybe I do. No.
No, you just let it go and then kill me, I think. I hate Imposing Sovereign so much. It's a really good card in this
Scry trigger. You're all like, I'll Scry trigger, and I'm like, thumbs up. And then you show me another...
Yeah, Imposing Sovereign's really good in this format right now, it seems, just because, like, the Jund deck is so... It's huge in our meta right now.
Right.
And then the aggressive deck just counters it well.
And that was game 1.
Yes. A very fast game 1.
2. Well, let's see. I believe we're both keeping. At least we both got to play Magic. You know, we both got 7-card hands. And
kind of. Again,
lead with a Scry.
Not the start I would like. I'd prefer getting the turn 1 elf.
I'm gonna. Oh look, it's another Soldier of Pantheon.
I actually remember there, like, the hand was just so bad. I had to scry a dragon to the bottom, which is not something I like doing against your deck.
Scryed a dragon to the bottom.
Just because I was in like top deck mode for lands.
And then you played this untapped and took some damage, and I'm thinking, all right, well, he's got to have a charm. So now I have to play around charm. So I'll just, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I planned for that, and I don't think you brave it.
No, I don't brave that one.
And then you just lead off with an even worse threat.
Precinct captain.
That guy's so scary.
Yeah, but you mortars him. It's all good. And I'm very happy to see a mortars go for a precinct captain.
I think I had somewhere around 2 to 3 mortars in my hand this game.
Yeah, you end up killing everything that I play.
And all the threats in your deck
right?
are just during Skyjack. I think I just carrioted, and then I don't think I can do anything else really.
Well, you have a Dreadbore in your hand, but I think you hold it.
Yeah, the reason why I'd hold the Dreadbore though is just because Frontline Medic and Johnny are much scarier than the creature.
Right. Speaking of which,
and Brimaz is huge.
No, we'll go with.
Oh, Ultimate Price. That's why.
No,
I
see, I braved that one.
Yeah.
Take 3.
4. Because the spear.
Oh yeah, take 4. That's all right. Fine, you killed my guy.
Swing with my defender.
Yeah, I believe you tried to do that. Swing with my defender. I'm like, okay.
Oh gosh, this is. I mean, right now it looks fine, but then you play another creature and it doesn't.
Well, I remember I have 2 Banisher
Dreadboard.
I have 2 Banisher Priests in my hand. I draw into a third, but you have no threats for me to banish your priest.
Yeah.
So I literally have to put some kind of threat out there to put pressure on you, but I'm wasting Banisher Priests.
Yeah.
It's like ridiculous.
And there's the land. The back-to-back Dreadboars, though. I think that game I had used a total of, the number was 8 removal spells, I think.
Stupid Dreadboars, man. Oh, look.
Another creature. I think I left a removal spell. Okay, no.
Now we're basically in top deck mode.
Which is always favoring the aggro deck.
Well, yeah. Until you drop a big beefy.
Of course it works.
Play this.
I know I have another spear in my hand.
Courser City. The Courser kind of saved me due to the fact that you didn't really have any other big dudes, but yeah, the Precinct Captain. But I'm still in an okay spot here with the second Courser coming off the top of the deck.
Yeah, 3/3 Precinct Captain's pretty good.
I almost did not play the second Courser first. I really needed to make sure that I did that though because my life total, I think it was moderately low. It was, I really needed the life, and unfortunately we see an elf like I think around 10 turns in.
Okay, so I'm mana flooding heavy at this point.
I don't.
Like 7 land.
That's a lot for your deck. That's too
deck.
many. You have Mutavault at least, which is a man land, which is so much better with Spear out.
Yes, I agree.
Like at the moment, like
so I'm counting up. I know I got to brave the elements in my hand, and I'm doing the math. And I'm like, okay, well, I can brave here and get past and do 6 damage, which I think I do.
Yeah, and get a dude.
And get a dude.
And then you still have the Mutavault up for a blocker, which can safely block any of my guys.
I don't think I've taken any damage from you at this point.
No, you have not.
So I'm really not worried about my life total.
Yeah, no. You've taken no damage
yet. I mean, you're not going to attack, because if you do, then you're dead back.
Drawing that Abrupt Decay was pretty nice. I think I use it on Spear.
You Abrupt Decay the Spear, but then I just play another one.
Yeah. That made me sad. Overall, though, I really...
Isn't a Johnny fly here?
No.
Nope.
Banisher Priest.
Okay, take your Courser.
Should have taken the Elf.
Yeah.
Man, dude.
Activate, swing.
I have to say, though, this deck is really brutal. I feel like it can be a really strong contender for this standard format.
It really is. I'm actually... When I go to Cincinnati this weekend, I think I'm going to play this.
Yeah. I started building the deck right now. Like, it's just really good. Especially in the meta around our area. I guess I hit the Banisher Priest to get my blocker back.
Yeah, I think you did.
Which, I mean, I guess I don't get why I attacked you there. That was a really bad play on my part.
I don't know.
But because I was dead regardless.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You were dead. Okay. Well, that's it. Basically, 2 very fast games of Magic in the finals.
Yeah, just the aggressive deck was so hard to deal with as the Jund deck. I didn't draw a single spear or charm, so that was really tough.
Now, here's the fun part about this. He was undefeated until we went into this round, and he actually ended up still winning the tournament based on tiebreaks.
2 weeks in a row.